Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Rankaholics podcast. I'm your host, Gianluca, and I'm joined by my other co-hosts, Jordan and Pat. Say hello.
It's co-hosts,
Hello.
please.
Co-host.
What did he say?
I said co-host.
Co-host.
Anyway, we also have Brianna joining us for our third part in our 3-video series.
What up?
3-episode series. If you guys have been listening to the past couple episodes, we've been ranking Disney animated movies, and we are now finally on from 2011 onwards. So this should be an interesting podcast, like always. So, but before we get into our episode, you guys, just to reiterate, you guys can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And then you can also leave us a review on the Apple Podcast app and on the Spotify app. It literally takes less than 2 seconds to do that. We really appreciate it.
That's cap. It takes 4 seconds, but
yeah, you're right. It helps us out a lot, though, and we appreciate all the feedback that we've gotten so far. So, anyway, Jordan, you want to get us started with the wheel?
Yes, ma'am.
give it a spin. Win.
Let's go.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Good spin. Good spin.
You didn't break
Ready
it like
for the
Brianna.
Price is Right?
SpongeBob songs.
Oh no.
Oh, I
You
thought.
don't remember any?
No,
Wait,
because
she
I didn't
didn't
watch
watch it.
SpongeBob.
Same. Oh my gosh! I thought it was the only person in the
We
world.
should change it because we
No,
don't
that's
know.
fine. We can let
Why
him talk.
do-
We can
I-
pick.
why
We'll
didn't
pick.
you
We'll
think
spin
of
it
that?
for ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Alright.
guys can go. Then we're
Yeah.
gonna go.
What?
Oh, we're doing 2 spins?
Oh yeah, we get our own topic because you guys didn't.
No, because we have to do it. We'll respin it. We'll do
Okay,
it. We'll
okay.
save it for a.
Do you want to? Okay, we'll
Just
save when
respin it.
Giuliano's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
Just
Watch
he'll
me.
know,
I'm going to get
yeah.
SpongeBob again.
that's another great spin.
Spin
That
don't
was
lie.
a really good.
Oh, weather.
Weather.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like there's not much.
It's
to
kind of a letdown from SpongeBob songs. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, it is. I'm like, whoa, SpongeBob songs.
I'll take it.
Weather.
Okay, here's what I've always said about the weather. I'll start us off here.
Okay.
The
start us
wind
off.
is the worst.
Yes.
By far.
wind.
It makes
Absolutely
It makes any type of weather, whether it's sunny, it makes it worse.
Unless I'm on like
Regardless.
let's say I'm on top of a mountain, the wind's really strong, and I could just let it like carry me.
That's
you-
good for
like you're
about
pretending
5
to fall,
seconds,
dude.
and then you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm done with it now.
Right.
5 seconds are worth it.
Sometimes there's some warm wind that's like after it's like rained,
Yeah.
or like
even that's
just warm,
like.
even just warm wind in general. Sometimes it's all right, but if it's like really hot out
Mhm.
and there's wind, then it's not good.
Except
So.
I would love it if I had a sailboat. I think that would
You
be really
don't?
fun.
But do you have
I
a sailboat?
don't. You know, I would love to, but
Bummer.
I'm just saying that would be pretty cool.
That's the only people that want wind are fisher
Men.
men or women.
Yeah.
Fisher
Fisher.
boat people or
Okay.
people
Fisher
that
boat people.
Okay, so
People-
wind.
or
What
people
about,
that
like-
want to
what
fly.
about, like, breaking wind. Is that the same?
What?
Really stupid. Flying
So
kites
you say
also.
that's the worst though, out of them all, out of all like
Took
the
me a
types of
second.
weather.
Yes.
Wind. Okay.
Wind
Okay.
is the worst. Because I don't mind the snow.
Yeah.
I-
Okay,
obviously,
yeah.
us
You know
living up
what?
in Spokane,
So many people
It's
complain
not
about
that
it.
bad.
Yes, in Spokane.
It's fun driving in the snow.
I
think
like
it's
driving in the
fun.
snow.
I
yes.
love it.
We
love
all
I'm like,
do.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
wow,
drifting around,
that's
dude.
awesome.
Yeah. If you have a good
Yeah.
car, I guess
Okay, yes.
I guess if you have a crappy car, you're like,
Asterisk.
I hate it.
I mean,
I
you
get
it.
suck at driving. I
Yes.
understand.
I think any car.
But
can
if
be
you've
that.
got-
Although-
4-wheel drive, good tires, etc. It's so much fun.
No, sometimes
Yes.
4-wheel
Although-
drive doesn't help people.
Although a
That's
sliding in
true.
ice,
But they're just bad drivers.
sliding
usually.
in ice when it's unexpected is not fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that could be
true.
a little scary.
So
Yeah.
that's the only time though.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
wind. Let's see. Snow. What else we got? Rain.
Thunderstorms
obviously.
are my all-time favorite.
Oh, lightning. Oh.
Yes.
Give me lightning,
Yeah.
thunder, and some hail
It's
here and there
gorgeous.
Do you like? What do you like better?
Love it.
Thunderstorm with the rain or without the rain?
with the rain.
I'm gonna go without the rain.
I'm gonna go without as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if I'll get a downpour, but like, I don't know if I can't even like picture a thunderstorm without the rain. That's why.
We had one not too long ago. We've had.
I think that was the one I
yeah,
slept through.
without rain. Oh, okay.
Without the rain is kind of a new experience. I feel like so.
You're like, whoa. Where's the?
Yeah. Where's the other
rain?
third of it?
Where's the H2O?
Exactly. That's my
So-
words.
You know. And then obviously sun. But if it's too hot, like 100-degree weather.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yep.
So
I
bad.
agree.
I wonder what that's like.
Also-
Especially when you play volleyball in it.
But humidity, you guys, like
Humidity is
it
the worst.
sucks.
Yeah.
Like living
Does
in
that
New
count
York.
as weather? Humidity?
Yeah.
Does New York have
Yes.
really bad
Yeah.
humidity?
Yes.
Man.
That's the same
know
as
that.
Texas.
Huh?
Like that's how bad it is.
Really?
Yes.
East Coast in general.
And it was I didn't realize it until I got
East
there.
Coast
and I was
sucks
like,
even
this
more than I
sucks.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty crappy.
I've heard it's pretty bad in Virginia, which is
yeah, when it's
No,
hot
gotcha.
and then
West
humid,
Virginia.
that's just worse.
Florida.
That's
Yeah.
the worst combo.
Yeah, I've been to Omaha in like July and it's awful.
Yeah.
Step into
So-
the airport, you're like, oh gosh.
So then actually,
yeah,
really,
you can feel it even in the
Disgusting.
airport.
really, it's just 2/3 of the U.S. that has humidity, and then
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the West Coast.
the West.
Yeah.
West Coast, baby.
Does
It's
California
West.
have it?
Not
The
really.
humidity? Maybe the lower parts,
Slightly.
southern SoCal, maybe.
Yeah, San Diego.
But maybe like just a little bit. We're still in the drier heat. I
Yeah.
think you still have to go more into the middle of the U.S. and then over to the west or to the East Coast.
Okay.
But yeah.
What's the best temperature for all of you?
80s.
65.
80s.
It's 80. Okay.
65
It's
to
65
Yeah.
when it's transitioning to summer, because then you're
Yeah.
like, 65 is warm to you, so you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I love this weather.
Yeah.
But when you get used to the warm weather, then 65 is like
cold.
getting a little cold.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
No.
it's still like it could be shorts weather. You could
Yeah.
you could pull out
Right, you
pants,
can,
could
but
wear
then
a
when you're-
sweatshirt,
65, partly sunny, some clouds.
Yeah.
You know what I think is the best
Yes.
though is when it's cold kind of in the mornings and then it's hot like during the day, like if you're camping, and then it's cold at night and you get to put on a sweater.
No, I
and-
hate that.
Really?
I don't. I'm
Oh,
not
I love that.
Just slightly enough that you could put on a sweatshirt,
Yeah.
but not like
Okay,
cold.
yeah,
but just
okay,
like
okay,
yeah,
that's a
that's
little
what
bit
I'm
better. That's a
saying.
little better.
Yeah.
If it's like cold, like when it first turns to spring and you're like the weather's always changing.
No, I don't like
you're
that. I'm saying
you put
when
on
it's
like a
warm.
jacket in the morning, and by the time it's the afternoon, you're
It's
like,
like
oh,
80.
I'm hot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly,
So-
low key, just give me 30 degrees and I'm good. I like it cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's freaking. It's like winter time. He's like, oh, I'll have the fan or the window open and the fan on.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
I
that
did.
in my
I-
car. I'll turn the heat on and then open the windows in the winter, and I love it.
Nice.
wow.
Yeah.
It's freaking. You're gonna cause a tornado or something. in your car. The wind-
Tornado?
The,
Is
the
that how
climate
it works?
changing.
Yeah.
You do that all the time.
Yeah. I love the
weird.
heat pointing at my feet.
Reason for
And then I
climate
put
change.
down the window.
Okay,
All our
when you're
problems.
okay,
This is
so
why the icebergs
summertime.
are melting.
Yeah.
Do you prefer windows down or AC?
Windows down. I haven't had AC in 3 years.
Windows down when it's cooler out or like at night.
Yes, when it's
in the
nighttime, it's
summer,
fine.
but it's like 100 degrees out. I'm turning the
AC,
AC on.
yeah.
I mean, I just don't have it, but
Yeah, your whole family doesn't have it.
it also makes me sick. Like the smell
The
of
AC?
a car. I always have the one. It makes me sick. It also like 'cause I
Okay,
have
are
really
you
bad
going- are
motion
you going like
sickness.
this
There's,
And like
there's
the
so many
smell
things.
of cars just in a car, like
Interesting.
Brianna, are
Makes
you
me
driving
sick.
like this?
There's so many things that we
Yeah.
found out that makes Brianna
Whoa!
sick. Recently, she's like,
Tornado.
"Oh, I need to sit in the front because if I sit in the back, I'll get car sick."
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Next
Cap.
thing you know,
because I haven't been driving with
I
you.
know, but that's like
yeah.
the first time you've ever brought it up.
Yes,
so.
very
next
true.
thing you know, sitting in the middle of the couch, I kind of get a little sick. Okay, can I have the end?
Yeah, exactly.
I
I'll
get
pull that
motion
one.
sickness when I hang out with you guys. We're gonna have to stop hanging out
Yeah.
so much.
Motion sickness.
I
Yeah,
have to
feeling
sleep
my
on the right side of the
emotions.
bed.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say about weather?
Rain is great.
Rain is great.
Rain in the
Good job.
summer is great.
Rain in the summer is.
Yeah, that's the best.
I think we've already established that like the rain smell is the
Smell,
best.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
like, rain
definitely.
just in general.
But when it's like warm and then it's raining, you're just like, take
yeah.
me away.
True.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
get it, Pat.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So that was our wheel idea. Now we'll get on to our buy or sell.
Well, I'm excited for these.
All right. And has anyone not seen them?
I have read them all.
Okay.
I read them all too.
Okay. Just curious.
Kind of don't want to next time though.
I need time to think about it.
But I don't remember any of them either.
Okay. Who wants to start? Who wants to?
I think you should go first or second since you usually go last.
No, Jordan, Pat, me, John Luke.
All right. I'm right.
Never mind.
All right, it looks like
Okay.
she already has like the order down.
She's taking over this
Jordan.
podcast.
I know.
In the comments below, let us know if you want Brianna back on the podcast.
Oh, we already
Come
got
on,
our
guys.
first comment. No.
Yeah, let us know if she's blown out the speakers in your car or something.
Whatever. You guys are also loud.
Huh?
It's true.
You are.
Only-
Jordan's the
No,
quietest.
oh,
Jordan's the
Jordan's
quietest.
always the quietest.
Yes.
And Susie
Stop,
every
man.
week is like, Jordan, you're always so quiet.
To be fair, she
Really?
is getting older.
That's true.
Sorry, Aunt Susie.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
okay.
No
All right. So then Jordan's
Okay,
going
but
first.
when we've been on the podcast, we've been loud, and you've had to turn both of us
Yeah,
down.
Brianna, because I always match your energy.
Okay.
Like even when I'm texting you, I'm matching energy.
You're
you think I
right.
do that to anybody else? No.
Yes, I'm special.
Okay. All right, Jordan, you'll go first. Buy or sell. I like to watch movies with subtitles on.
I'm gonna buy that. Didn't at first, but John Lucas made it grow on me because I don't have a choice.
Did you not watch movies?
Not
with those?
usually, but honestly, it's kind of nice. It's some like for specific
Whoa.
movies.
There was a lot
Specific
of
movies that are like quiet.
Okay, yeah, it's very true. There was a lot of times in the Note movie I couldn't understand what they were saying.
I thought I was about to tell him to turn the subtitles on.
Yeah, that's the only time I'm like, oh, I'm fine with no subtitles.
Yeah.
So, all right, next, "Let It Go" is the most annoying Disney song.
Dude, straight facts. Buy that. Buy it.
Buy it right
I'm
now.
buying
Absolutely
that for $100.
overplayed, overrated, annoying.
Okay.
Like some people should just let it go.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right,
You cannot make a joke like that.
But I just did.
All right, next, "Instagram will be irrelevant in 3 years." Buy or sell?
Sell.
You think it'll still be pop?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, how long has it been going on?
Long.
Since
Like a
over
long
10
time.
years.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only gone up.
Yeah.
I think it's like 2011 or 12.
I don't think once it's like gone down. It's
Yeah.
been getting more popular over the years.
Interesting. Okay. Buy or sell? I sleep with my socks on majority of the time.
Gross. I'm gonna sell that. That is disgusting.
Okay.
Who does that? I want my feeties in my comforter, nice and free.
Interesting.
That was a weird sentence. I didn't
Yeah,
like
my
that.
feeties. Never refer to them as feeties again, please.
Okay. Foodies.
That's better. All right, and finally, I have seen Encanto.
I have now. I'm buying that.
Got it,
Just
okay.
finished it after I got home from work today.
Okay. After we realized that there's 20 minutes of credits.
I mean, it's all right.
It's all right. Overrated. All right, who's next? Pat. Okay.
Yeah,
Pat. Buy or sell? I like to watch movies with subtitles on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Buy it.
Was there ever a time that you did? Was there ever a time you didn't?
Before I knew they existed.
Yeah.
So
When you're a little
yeah.
kid, I can't read.
What are these words on the screen?
It's it's just
Oh.
nice because some people like to talk and it's like
Yes.
now I gotta
Mhm.
zone in and read it.
The only time I'll say that I get subtitles gets annoying is when the credits first start at the beginning of an episode, and it's like at the top of the screen. It's like
Oh,
covering
yeah.
their face and like
You jump
Yeah.
back and forth.
and like covers
Yeah.
their face. You're like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
So, all right, next, buy or sell? "Let It Go" is the most annoying Disney song.
I was trying to think about like what other Disney songs there are, and I couldn't think of any other ones, so I'm gonna buy it.
Okay, what'd you just show, Pat?
Yeah, that's cheating.
This is what I was trying to look up. The worst Disney songs.
The most annoying
gotcha.
ones.
Most annoying, yeah.
Okay,
But yeah, I think it's let's just go down to the
Okay, you
top
bought it.
here.
Move on.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
okay, all right, next, buy or sell? Instagram will be irrelevant in 3 years.
I'm gonna sell that. I think they I mean they're keeping up, they're evolving. It used to be a picture based platform and they came out with Reels,
Mm-hmm.
which helped them a ton because it's like TikTok took off and they're like,
Right.
oh, that's what's popular now, so
Do
we need
you
to jump
think-
on that.
Because okay, do you think it's the most popular app right now?
No.
I don't know what the actual numbers
Yeah.
are, so
I think so
you think so?
because they have evolved well with like keeping up with TikTok because they like have TikTok still on their site,
Right.
but they
Mhm.
still like, I think they still like have pictures, whatever. So I think they
Uh-huh.
do both of those.
So do you think Instagram
Well-
will be the most popular app then in 3 years? If I was to rephrase that question,
Maybe.
you still think so? Okay. It's hard to
Check
tell.
back in
'cause-
3 years,
Check
yeah.
back in 3 years. Okay.
I know it's so hard to think because it's so unpredictable.
Mhm.
But
All right.
Yeah.
Next, buy or sell? I sleep with my socks on majority of the time.
you should rephrase this to buy or sell. I am a
You
psychopath
maniac. Yes, I was gonna
because
say maniac.
sell.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it, Pat.
Is that
You
the
tell
right-
him.
yeah.
You tell him.
Yeah, it's so uncomfortable. It's
Yeah.
awful.
Okay.
Get them.
Agreed.
Get them footies free, baby.
Yeah, let them dogs breathe.
These already died.
They died.
Yeah, already.
You
Okay.
need
No,
to get
you need to
better
get a new
ones.
headset.
Yeah. I'm not dying to. Anyway. All right.
Do we have a company card?
Yeah, it's a company card.
Don't look at me.
all right. And then finally, buy or sell? I have seen Encanto.
No, I thought I had, and then I looked up the trailer, and I was like,
I've never
nope.
seen this
I've
movie
got
in
it.
my life.
I got it confused with Coco.
Oh, gotcha. That's close. I mean,
Yeah.
Close.
They're both like musical, and they're both
Spanish.
Spanish. Yes, thank
Mhm.
you.
Mexican.
That's okay. Jeremy, when I was watching it, like he was like, "Oh, is this Encanto? Is this the movie where the souls like go down to Earth?" I'm like, "No, that's Souls."
Yeah, I genuinely thought I had, and then I was like, let me look at the preview, and I was like, nope,
Yeah.
have not.
That's fair.
Didn't think you
Got it confused with Coco.
Have you seen Coco?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. No.
Surprise.
The main person in Kanto is named Coco.
I think I've seen that movie like 2 or 3 times, but not once all the way through. I've missed the first chunk of 10, 20 minutes ish. Because I was walking and people are already watching
But
it.
you've watched it like then the next back half of like
Yeah,
so you haven't
yeah.
watched it all with.
I've seen it enough of it to know how it goes.
Okay. All right. Brianna, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Buy or sell. I like to watch movies with subtitles on or shows. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I've never liked it. I don't like reading and watching. I don't want to
do
think
both?
too much.
Think too much?
Like I don't want to have to read and do like the first movie that I had to do that with was The Passion, and I hated it because it's in a different language.
Right.
And I remember being a kid and being like,
Well, that's different because
Yeah.
there's two different
No,
languages
I
going
know,
on. So
that
you
is
have to
different.
actually think.
But I've never done it. Like the only time I've seen things with subtitles is at Blake and Desi's, and then your guys' house.
Yeah.
That's it. No one else.
It's just
We'll get used to it.
yeah.
Apparently.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Next, "Let It Go" is the most annoying Disney song. Buy or sell?
Sell.
So, okay, what is in your opinion a
Biased
more
answer.
annoying
It's not
Disney
a
song?
bias. I do know it was pretty annoying, but I just never got annoyed with it. And I had to sing it like every weekend for 6 years to kids at kids parties and multiple times, and I never got tired of it. I loved it. Even though I would repeat it, and so many people at the Princess Company hated it because they also had to repeat it, but I just didn't care. But I think the Siamese song, I like the Siamese songs from Lady and the Tramp.
Great song.
Yes. No,
Really?
if you please.
great
Dun, dun,
song.
dun, and
That's
it
a
just
gr-
repeats. That's so annoying with their
That
little
is
high
not
voices.
racist at all, and I love it.
So I think that one's pretty
Okay,
more
legit though, I was
annoying.
looking at a list for like the most annoying Disney songs, and they hit "On My Way" from Brother Bear.
I saw that.
And-
That's the
Wait,
face you made.
here's one that really pissed
My
me off. though.
heart.
Yeah.
Number 4, "Trash in the Camp."
Oh,
Tarzan.
that's
Like
so,
Tarzan?
I'm like, oh, it's so good.
I'm like, nah. That's
a good one.
That list sucks.
Maybe it's just because it's like all the pans at that one part. And
Yeah.
That's literally one of the best parts.
like they're just hitting a bunch of
Dude,
dishes. So
is it-
I guess I'm trying to,
I
think
could
about
see.
why.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
But "On My Way," Brother Bear. Are you serious?
That's a good
That's such a
one.
disgrace.
Yeah.
That
How
is
can
such
you put
a
Phil
disgrace.
Collins on most annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
I don't want to talk about it. Move on.
Okay, all right.
Phil, man.
All right. Next, buy or sell. I sleep with my socks on the majority of the time.
So,
Don't
never,
look, I swear, if you buy this, I will
ever.
smack you upside the head. And you
No.
know, just by that reaction, I know you are.
He's going to,
All
yeah.
right,
No,
all right. Next,
ever.
buy
That's
or
why he
sell.
wrote it.
I have seen Encanto.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
I thought yesterday, or I thought you said you hadn't seen it. Or you said
No,
you
I
didn't
saw it when
wanna
it came
watch
out,
Okay.
like right, because I was in New York still.
Right.
So I watched it the day it came
Okay.
out.
All right, now it's my turn. All right.
Mhm.
Buy or sell. I like to watch movies with the subtitles on. Buy. I think the only time I'm okay with not watching subtitles on is when I'm at the movie theater because there's really no reason to because you have speakers on both sides just blaring in your ear. So, and there's rarely ever a time where I can't hear the person
Mm-hmm.
unless you got a roaring crowd or something.
Mm.
Next, "Let It Go" is the most annoying Disney song. Honestly, there's not too many annoying Disney songs that come to mind, and I wouldn't even say it's super annoying, but I'll buy that for now.
Yeah, for now, that's kind of how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's got to be other ones that I'd be more annoyed at.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm like, I can't think of any.
Mhm.
And
'Cause
and
I
that-
haven't
that
gotten-
fits it. It's like
Yeah. I haven't gotten that annoyed. Like, other people are so annoyed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't really
Yeah.
reached that for me.
Yeah.
I think there was a point though when the movie came out that it
Yeah.
definitely reached up.
Yes. Yes.
Now that there's been some time.
Yep.
So, all right. Next, buy or sell. Instagram will be irrelevant in 3 years. I think it would be close. I think if the statement was 5 years, I think it would be a buy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna sell that and say that it'll still be pretty popular. But the reason I asked this question was because I've been seeing a lot recently on social media that Instagram is dying.
Yeah.
So
I feel like there has to be another app to jump to then.
people are saying
I haven't seen one.
People are saying TikTok is the next.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not the same. It's not the same category.
Right.
No, it's
because
definitely different.
But people are using it as like ways to document their life.
Yeah,
like,
it's interesting.
Because
it's
video
like,
form.
It's really weird.
But everyone that has a TikTok that I've seen, at least, who I've been like interested to follow, has a big Instagram following as well.
Yeah.
Like they post,
But
they're
they
like, follow me on Instagram. This stuff.
True, it is very true. But they started off. At least there's been a lot more people that have gotten famous off of TikTok,
and then jump to another platform.
Yeah.
So
True.
You should do that same question about TikTok, because I have stuff to say about it.
I think I have asked it recently on
Really?
TikTok.
If it'll be
I said it would
popular
be
or
popular.
something?
I did say it would be popular.
Okay.
We're doing by ourselves, Julian. If you wanna.
Bro, you rolling in the sewer or something?
Dude, I'm a working man.
Dude, what do you have? Is that?
I thought those were a bunch of cigars, but they
Oh
are
yeah.
tuna.
Nice. Yeah.
You can go put your stuff down. I'll finish my buy or sell, and then we'll have you. Okay. Next, buy or sell. I sleep with my socks on majority of the time.
You're laughing because it's a buy.
I am buying this.
Yeah, you're a maniac.
The only time I really
I'm not surprised, but you.
Psycho.
Psycho.
Do you have a
Psycho.
Do you have a barf bag?
the only time I don't do it is the summer.
Oh yeah, I'm reasonable.
So you're just mad that I brought out a reasonable. No, in the winter my feet get cold and I want my socks on.
That's the point. The blanket warms you up.
I don't. No, not always.
Well, get a better blanket.
Yeah. Anyway, so whatever. Yeah. All right, and then finally, buy or sell. I've seen Encanto. Buy.
Oh,
so.
Oh, sorry. Don't knock over my Yeti.
Oh, how you doing, sir?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm a little dirty, but so what working man is?
Whoa, mic too close. Too close.
So what a working man is?
Okay, all right, Giuliano. Let's start off. Buy or
Sorry,
sell.
I didn't do my theme song.
What is that? What is that from?
Bravo.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Buy or sell.
You can hear.
All right, buy or sell. I like to watch movies or shows with subtitles on.
That's a solid buy for me, dog.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
like to read. So I'm reading, man.
I'm reading.
I read a book.
All right, next. Buy or sell. Let It Go is the most annoying Disney song.
I think when it first came out, it was not the most annoying Disney song, but now it is because it's so overplayed.
The boys know.
Sorry.
That's the opposite of what.
The exact opposite of what I said.
That's funny.
All right. Buy or sell. Instagram will be irrelevant in 3 years.
So
So
Instagram will be here forever.
all right. Next, buy or sell. I sleep with the socks on majority of the time.
Oh, solid buy.
Yes!
Let's go.
Anybody who doesn't
The
sleep with their
Signaros
socks
are
on?
weird.
Yeah, dude.
No, we're just built different.
How are we related?
I gotta ask your dad what he does now.
Yeah.
We're just built different.
It's genetic.
You know, sometimes
should
I'll
ask
even
Uncle Tony.
I'll take them off every once in a while.
Once in
But-
a while.
But also
Once in a blue moon.
I'll do like the half sock thing, so I'll like
yeah.
pull the
Yeah.
sock halfway down my foot and
That's
I'll be
even
like,
worse.
I
ah,
do that
this is prime comfort right
I do
here.
that sometimes.
Honestly, it's the most comfortable you could be.
Sometimes I like putting two
What's
socks
happening?
on.
Maybe in the winter time, okay?
Yeah, I put jeans on.
Yeah. I sleep
No.
fully clothed.
Knee-high
Okay.
socks.
All right. I'm glad Juliana was on here.
You know,
for-
maybe
just for
hey,
that question.
Yeah.
maybe knee-high socks. I'll pull them down to my feet. I
I
don't
know.
know.
I honestly, the Instagram followers better have our back.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
It's so
Oh, they
bad.
will. Sleeping with your socks on, people don't like, but it's because people are dumb.
No,
So-
it's because they're
Wow,
smart.
good
Because they're
reasoning.
normal, functioning.
You're right. Why?
Humans.
Who wants to be normal? Okay, I don't want to be
Gotta be
normal.
different.
Normal
I
people
want to
want
know.
to be
Wait,
normal.
hold on.
I don't
why,
wanna be
why
normal.
categorize it as normal? Why? What makes it so normal?
Everyone does it.
The majority of
That
I think if the majority of the people do it, it's considered normal. But you know, I want to be better than the majority of the
I just
people.
want to
So
be different.
you know, if you want to be in the 1%, you got to be doing what the other 99% aren't doing. So
Wow, that's a good math.
Never
there.
let them know
Wow,
your next
yeah.
move.
so I half sock it all the time.
Is he ready to run or is he ready to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always ready.
All right, and then finally, buy or sell. I've seen Encanto.
Encanto. It's a solid sell for me.
Okay.
Bro, this man just don't miss.
Yeah.
Don't miss. All right, thank you for giving in your input for the buy or
Thanks,
sell.
Juliano.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks for
see you
being
guys.
here.
My exit theme song.
My exit theme song. All right, let's give these audience scores. Oh, I need to go to Instagram. I forgot it's still kind of technically live as of this
I
recording.
swear, if they put socks on and that's like,
Swear.
I swear.
All right.
I'm quitting the podcast.
So for the audience,
Believe it.
buy or sell. I like to watch movies with the subtitles on. It's Landslide by. My bad.
Bunch
Oh.
of
Yeah.
weirdos.
Landslide by only 5 people said no so
Good.
Anyway, next. I think this is our closest one. Yes. This is our closest one. Buy or sell, Let It Go is the most annoying Disney song. Majority said buy, but not by much, by 3 votes. So I am surprised, kind of, because it was actually at no for a while. So, but I think because it's so popular,
Mhm.
and if you just hear it wherever, people are like, oh, not this again. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next. Buy or sell, Instagram will be irrelevant in 3 years. Majority said no. Sell.
Makes sense.
I was surprised that one was.
Our Instagram followers said no.
Yeah, I am
What?
surprised. I'm surprised that it was such a landslide. I think because of that. So, next, buy or sell. I sleep with socks on majority of the time. Majority said no.
By how much?
Yeah.
It was a pretty landslide.
Good.
Yeah.
Only 6 people. Only 6 people said yes.
You guys are
I just
also.
wanna
Let's
s- I just
call
wanna
them
s-
out,
Psychos.
please.
Let me
Yeah,
just see
who
the.
they are.
Can we call them out?
Yeah. Can we?
Natalie Gilchrist said yes.
Psycho.
Your friend Ashlyn.
Oh my gosh, I always knew she was weird.
Yep.
Ash,
And then Claire Vigil also said yes.
another psycho.
Those are really the only people that you know.
Okay.
And
I
then
didn't know any of them, so
let's see. I'm just seeing if
because I don't have psychopaths in my
you know.
circle.
I'm not seeing Sam's vote on here. I wonder what he would say.
You're just curious.
Maybe if he said
Can we
yes.
call him up real quick?
Yeah, let's call him.
No, like honestly,
You can text him right now. You can text him.
I can call him.
I'll text him.
Text him, yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay,
text him.
text
Text him. All right. And then finally, buy or sell. I have seen Encanto. Majority said buy. So, which I was kind of surprised about because it is a newer movie. So,
Nice.
yeah. So, what are we at for? Let's take a look at this. All right. So, to recap, buy or sell. I like to watch movies with the subtitles on. Majority said buy, with Brianna being the only sell. So kind of the outcast there, lone wolf. And then next, Let It Go is the most annoying Disney song. Majority said buy, except Brianna.
Wow, weird.
Dude, I'm in that 1%. Giuliano.
And then next, we said Instagram will be irrelevant in 3 years. We all sold that. So
Interesting.
interesting. And then next, I like to sleep with my socks on. 4-2 said sell, but
Who's the
Giuliano,
two, so-
Giuliano and I being the only buy, which again I'll take that. So, and then finally, I have seen Encanto.
I'm sorry, you can't be part of this family anymore.
Get out of here. For the majority said
9?
buy, with there only being 2 sells, Giuliano and Pat. So.
Nice.
That is our buy or sell. Make sure to follow us on Instagram to participate in that. I forgot to send the text to my mom and Aunt Susie, so sorry about that.
Next
Yeah.
week, have you seen Coco so Pat can buy it?
yeah, there you go.
That's a Pixar,
They-
so
no,
we should
I'll
do
say-
that when we do Pixar
Oh.
movies.
I'll say, have you seen Coco thinking it was Encanto buy or sell? So.
Have you seen this movie 3 times, just different parts, but,
different
parts?
still understand it?
Yep. That's actually me with a lot of movies.
Yeah.
That was me with never mind. It was a Christmas movie. So
Oh, okay.
anyway, all right. Who wants to go first for our Disney
What did
movies?
we
of the
say?
Who went first
2010s?
last time?
It's one of you two.
I think, Gianluca, you haven't gone first in the last 2
Yeah,
times.
why don't you go first?
You want me to go
Sean?
first?
Yeah, you
Then
go first.
We'll go Gianluca Jordan.
You and me.
Yeah.
All right. So to preface the list, and I'll see if you guys probably agree. I think you are in agreement. But there was from 2000. We said 2010s, but we included 2010 last episode. So from 2011 on, there's only been 10 Disney animated studio movies.
Has there been 10? I thought there were only 9.
I think Winnie the Pooh. Unless
there was a Winnie the Pooh movie.
Yes.
Yeah, there's.
So there's been only 10. So, that's just a preface. So at 10, I put Winnie the Pooh. I've definitely seen it, but I don't remember anything from it. I know I've seen it, but I was like, okay, well, I'll put it at 10. So at number 9, I put Encanto. We just watched it the other day. Don't look at my list.
Sorry.
Anyway, we just watched it.
I don't know if I need to change mine.
Get out of here. It didn't impress me really. Was this what you said you wanted to talk about? Was Encanto? Wait, or you want to know my thoughts? Or no, Frozen 2. Right. Okay. Anyway, Encanto didn't really impress me.
Yeah.
Some of the songs were good,
Fair.
but that's what you expect that from a Disney movie.
Yeah.
So, that's my take. Next at 8, I have Frozen 2. I almost fell asleep during this movie when I watched it, to be honest.
Okay.
So
Understandable, man. It really is.
Yeah,
It
he's
was
never
g-
seen it. Jordan's never
I don't
seen
need
it.
to. I know I'd fall asleep.
it was good. I
watching it
also
later.
felt very unneeded. All right, like they didn't need to make this movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like
Tell
you
me.
didn't
Like
need to
some
add
movies
it.
don't need a sequel,
Yeah.
and Frozen I feel like was one of them.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
I mean, it wasn't like totally like out of the blue, like wasn't not needed, but also wasn't needed. So
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Was
So-
it as funny as the first one?
No, the first one I think is a lot funnier.
Okay.
So, which is why I have it higher on my list.
Yeah.
So at number 7, I really wanted to put this higher, but I didn't. I put Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
second
really
one.
do. I really do like that movie. It is actually good. All the little references to like just real life or like Easter eggs and all that
It's the
stuff.
second
So-
one, right?
The second Wreck-It
Yeah.
Ralph. Yes. It was a good movie. Again, that was probably a movie that didn't need a sequel.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But it was
I
a fun
agree.
sequel.
Yeah.
So and definitely better than Frozen 2. So also I do like the characters. Although Ralph in the second one is probably a little more annoying than he is in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So have you seen it, Pat? Just
I think I have.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't.
Have you though?
I get
He
confused with the first and second.
Okay,
That's
so-
how much they blend together.
Okay. The second one they
So-
go out like he goes out to the internet. Or they go out to the internet and they have to buy, they broke
The first one, he goes into another game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
And this one he goes out to the internet and they have to buy the wheel for the arcade machine because it broke.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
I've only
So,
seen it once.
It's
so don't
re- it's
worry.
really
good.
it's
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I
Well,
really
it's,
like
it's almost the same plot. Like he leaves his game.
Yes.
So-
Same thing. Yeah.
So
But like still really good. Like
yeah.
better than
I
Frozen.
actually really one of the parts that I really did enjoy that in that movie is at one point Vanellope, she's like trying to run away from the stormtroopers
Right.
and she gets put in the Disney princess's room.
Yes.
And
I like
actually,
that
they had
scene.
all the original actors
Mhm.
voice their princesses
Oh.
in that. So I thought that was
Wow.
really cool. So
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Which is-
scene was really cool.
earlier when you said you thought Brave was Disney, I think she's in that scene.
Yeah, she
she's in that
is.
scene,
Yeah, she
but
is.
she's not Disney.
Interesting.
Actually,
No,
no,
she's
they do
Pixar.
they do make fun of her because they say she's from the other studio.
Oh, that's
That
That's
is
funny.
funny.
That's funny.
I remember that now.
Okay.
So-
Nice.
funny.
But yeah.
Take that.
Anyway, yeah.
Narrative.
Exactly.
Which is funny because
We
it's
don't
all
like
under
her.
Disney anyway. So next at 6, I have Frozen. It is an all right movie. It's an all right movie. It's not something I'd die to go watch again.
Do you
but
think though, just because it was so popular and the songs are
Yes,
so
it's-
played, is that why it's like lower? And you know
Yes,
what I mean? Like
this
if
is-
it
that's
wasn't,
easy.
it'd be a better movie. But I think because it was so blown out of proportion,
Yeah.
is why people don't like it as
right?
much now.
And then when I watched it, I was like, this isn't a bad movie. It's one of those things, you know, when people are like, and I actually don't like when people do this, but there's like a big hype train for something, and they're like, oh, I'm not gonna. That looks so dumb. Or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Like that.
They
but
don't
that's
do
their-
it just because everyone else
Yes.
does it.
So they do
Yep.
it like against the grain. Like when people do that just in general or like all the time,
Yeah.
there's certain people that do that like part of their personality.
Yeah.
It annoys me because that's such a
Mhm.
lame excuse. But this movie definitely deterred me from ever wanting to watch it because it was like I've heard the songs like so much and I like kind of know the premise already, and it took me forever to watch it, so there was no reason for me to. And then I watched it a couple years ago. I was like, this is actually a pretty good movie. Like it was
Yeah.
funny, and I really do like Olaf. I think he's a really great side character,
I love Olaf.
yeah, he's
and
a
his
good
songs
character.
are great.
Only
So.
redeemable thing about that movie is Olaf.
Yeah. I also could care less about Elsa.
Mm.
or couldn't, or could, yeah, could
Yeah.
care less.
Couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's kind of annoying. So,
Yeah.
I like the other characters.
Yeah.
All more than her.
So, at number 5, I have Raya and the Last Dragon. Really good movie. I want to watch it again, just to see if it would stay at 5 or if I would put it higher, because I've only seen it once, and I remember liking it, and it being really good. It just came out 2020, so
okay.
it's pretty recently. So
yeah.
At 4, I just watched this for the first time, and it was really good, and the songs were amazing. Moana.
Oh, okay.
Songs are freaking.
The story
fire.
was good. The story was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was not really or much else for me to say about that movie, but it was really good. So
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson's really good.
Yeah.
So, all right, top 3. At number 3, I have Wreck-It Ralph, which I think is probably higher than probably what most people would put. Wreck-It Ralph was a really good movie, especially for a video game movie, even though because those tend to not be too good.
That's true. Yeah.
So for a video game, even though I don't even know if Wreck-It Ralph is like a very popular video game or arcade, or if it was an arcade,
I've never
I don't even
heard
know
of
if
it until
Yeah.
the movie. I don't know if it's
Me
legit.
so.
neither.
I don't think is it legit.
That's
Or
what I was
maybe
actually
it's
wondering.
Yeah.
after the movie.
I
Yeah.
thought it was.
I don't know.
Like it was very, but it had. I think I just liked all the subtle nods to other arcade machine games.
Mm-hmm.
I just appreciated that, and then also it was a great story and just a lot of fun to watch. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And then number 2, I have Zootopia. It was a hilarious movie. Yes,
Yeah,
the,
I love that.
the Mafia
Yeah,
Mouse,
yeah,
hilarious.
he's
Yeah.
so
Love
funny.
it. I love it. This was a really great movie, and I thought there was a second one.
I think they're
I'm
plan-
thinking of
they might
I'm thinking of
plan
The
Yeah.
Secret Life of
another one.
Pets. That's
Oh,
what-
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
which is again very similar, which I haven't seen though, so I actually don't know what studio that is.
I don't know
So-
either.
Probably DreamWorks. or
DreamWorks, I
something.
think.
Yeah.
Another
Or
DreamWorks movie.
Illumination or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and then at number 1, I have Big Hero 6.
Rightfully so.
Nice.
I
Great
think
movie.
Solid.
great movie.
Solid.
Solid.
Exceptional.
Love that movie.
Love all the characters.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a great death scene. I think when you're talking about one of the saddest death scenes.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler. And it's one that kind of comes as a surprise, to be honest.
Yes.
It's so it's soon
does.
too, and like the
Yes.
movie
Yes.
happens very.
Well,
fast.
and I was watching it with somebody, and their first time watching it, and they were like, something bad's about to happen to their brother because it was like there was too much good stuff happening.
Yes. It's like they're so close. And
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of does catch you by surprise because you don't really expect there to be a death in this movie. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah.
I mean,
Or that
Just-
early.
at least that early too.
that early.
because
Yeah.
you know his parents are gone, and he's
Yeah.
being taken care of by his aunt.
Yeah,
so you're
and
like, oh, this
normally in
already-
Disney, they're already dead.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? The characters are already dead that they've
Right.
killed off.
That's
so.
why the Tangled one, when he technically doesn't die, but he gets stabbed and he's like dying.
Yeah.
That one catches you by surprise. You're like,
Mhm.
oh, they.
You
got
think he's
stabbed.
gonna
This is
die.
actually- yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that is my list. So,
Nice.
kind of gave an in-depth review. I think that's one of the most in-depth reviews I've given on
I
any
was
top
just
10.
thinking the same thing.
I don't have to
So-
say.
Because
you went-
I don't have to say
Is it
word,
because you went
but-
first?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
we-
I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah,
say.
I thought that was good.
But I mean, if there's anything else,
liked
that
it.
obviously.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say stuff, but I'm saving it for
Okay,
mine.
good.
Yeah.
I don't have
That's
to say
good.
anything now.
Okay.
all gone.
Yeah,
All
just
gone.
say
right.
your whole list and then skip.
Okay, number 8.
Oh yeah. Well,
Airbud.
Yeah.
if there's anything you want to preface, because you said you have 8, obviously. So.
Yeah, I only have 8 on my list because I didn't watch Frozen 2 because I knew it would also put me to sleep.
Yeah.
But number 8, I have Encanto. I actually it's kind of a disappointment. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted the climax to be a little better.
Yeah.
I was kind of a letdown, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a letdown, which somehow Frozen actually beat that out. So that's number 7. But one word for that movie is forgettable. Move on to the next one. Number 6, I put Ralph Breaks the Internet, which I think is around where you had it. Or
Yeah,
7.
yeah. Just if you're going, because I had 2 extra ones, so yeah, I'd be around the same.
Okay.
There's one above, but that's because I had 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then number 5, I have Raya the Last Dragon.
Uh-huh.
I also want to rewatch this one.
Yeah, because we've only both.
It might actually be higher on the list if I rewatch it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. It's been a
That
year.
one's not. It's not a musical, right? There's no singing in
No,
that one.
there is
Yeah,
not.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
singing.
Number 4, I have Wreck-It Ralph.
Really good.
Solid movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't beating Moana.
Mm-hmm.
At number 3, number 2, Big Hero 6.
Oh.
Number 1, Zootopia.
Okay.
I'm surprised. I am very shocked by your.
That Zootopia is that high.
Yeah,
and that
Zootopia
it's
is
above
that
Big
high.
Hero 6, and that's not
Zootopia
number
is
one.
So good.
Well, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
also,
I've just
I'm
seen
surprised
it.
Moana's not number one for how much you love that movie.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
talk that up
honestly,
so much.
Where'd you put Moana 3?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Honestly, I love Moana. I really do. But it's not being Zootopia or Big Hero 6.
Is there a like particular reason why you have those two movies in front? Of
I'm
Moana?
not the biggest musical guy. I do love the soundtrack, but if I had to choose like movies,
Not
I'd
one.
rather not have singing in it.
Okay.
So
fair.
that's probably
Fair,
why
yeah.
those two are
Yeah.
ahead of it.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Good call. You want to go next, or you
No,
want me
you're
to?
next.
Okay. All right. At number 10, a movie I haven't seen, but I'm sure it's good. Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
He's
Winnie the
copying
Pooh.
his list.
So
Also, honorable mention. I had this on my list, but then you're like, "There's only 10," and I was like, huh, "Okay," but it is Disney and it's animated planes. I was gonna put
Oh.
that at number 10.
okay.
It's a 25% on Rotten Tomatoes, but
Wait,
it reminds me of Cars, which
thought
is
it was
Pixar.
Planes.
you
But
have 10 movies on your list?
yes,
I thought you've only seen 4.
yeah. Well, I've seen a good amount of these.
You
It's
just
okay. I
like-
can still rank them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh, you can also rank it off of what what interests you.
So this is the Rotten Tomatoes score. So
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
And what you guys have said. At number 9, I have Ryan the Last Dragon.
You say Ryan?
I did.
Right,
Ryan.
Based off what you guys said, it sounds pretty good. I'm excited to see it one day. I'd love to be a part of that someday.
I'd love to be part of that.
Number 8, above that, another movie I haven't seen, Frozen 2.
Mm-hmm.
Could go lower,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know
I already
how
don't
great
like
it
your
is.
list.
No, honestly,
Um,
it's pretty fair to be honest.
Number
Put it above
7,
Raya.
another movie I haven't seen, got it confused with another Spanish musical movie, Encanto.
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 Actually, what I was something I want to say about Encanto
Encanto?
is, we were watching the movie. I'm like, I don't know why, like, it's a Spanish movie, but I keep picturing Italians talking. Because
Yes.
that's the accent I kept
Encanto.
seeing
Oh yeah.
or hearing.
Yeah. That's,
But I mean, obviously, at very times
Disrespectful.
There's, like, at various
Apologies.
times it's definitely Spanish, but there are some
Yes.
times where I'm like, this seems very Italian.
Like
Or at
the
least
Yeah.
accent.
there's a couple
Yeah.
characters.
the way they
that's-
talk.
Yeah.
The way they talk.
I was like, this seems very Italian.
Yeah.
Also, you probably don't know this, but Rosa, or I don't know her name
Diaz.
is. Rosa Diaz, the
Yeah.
character,
Diaz is the main
Stephanie
character.
Beatriz.
Uh-huh.
She voices the main character in that movie.
Huh.
It's pretty obvious.
It
Is
does
it?
not sound like her.
Is it her, the voice that she like uses in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or her normal voice?
Her normal voice.
Her normal
It's
voice.
a
which
little
is,
bit. It's a little bit different from
Okay.
her normal voice.
because when I first heard her normal voice, from
Yeah.
opposed to the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I was like, whoa. It's
Well-
like Kevin Baumgartner.
Mhm.
You hear
Yes,
his off the
yes.
show, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, it's also like
Wild.
because at the very beginning of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, she has at some point in the first season she changes her voice, or maybe slowly.
Yeah.
I believe
It's like,
it's very high pitched in the very
Yeah.
in the beginning, and then it becomes lower
yeah,
to her regular one.
changes a lot.
Nothing. No, nothing. Go on.
All right, number 6, movie I have seen, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
It's pretty.
You have seen it?
I have, yeah.
Do you approve?
Yeah, proof. Yeah, his
No.
eyes. Pull up the memory bank.
I recorded myself.
Number 5, Wreck-It Ralph, the first iteration of the movie. Just one negative thing I have to say about this movie is the voice actor who plays the when they go into the other game, whatever it's called, and it's all the soldiers,
Mhm.
the leader of them, the
Mhm.
woman soldier, whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Jane Lynch.
Oh,
Jane,
yeah,
Jane
The one
Lunch.
that
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the one that
Jane.
marries what's
Yeah.
the name at the end?
Oh,
Fix It
right,
Felix.
right.
Yeah,
Fix
Yeah.
It Felix.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Power couple.
I hate her voice. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I don't like that.
Weirdly enough, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't like that
Like,
actor
I
or
just-
actress.
It just
Yeah.
throws
She
me
should
off.
get a new
I
voice.
hate it.
She really
Yeah.
should.
I really.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I hated about it.
Yeah.
Oh, my only complaint is that Mario never shows up.
No,
Which I
yeah.
really would have liked
Yeah.
to, but now
Yeah.
now he's gonna get
paid
his
so
own.
much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now he's gonna get his own movie, which I think is might be the other.
I'm so hyped for that movie.
Have you heard the?
Jack
do you know
Black
the?
No.
as Bowser.
Okay. Jack
I'm-
Black is Bowser. Chris Pratt is voicing Mario. Seth Rogen is voicing Donkey Kong.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
What's
Luigi,
it?
what's his name?
Luigi is the guy from God,
Always
what's that
Sunny in
show?
Philadelphia.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's
Oh.
something day.
Jessica Day.
No.
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 Yeah.
no.
Is it the main
That's
guy?
an amazing
Or
cast.
One of the main- yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Seriously.
and then
It's gonna be
the
hilarious.
Key and Peele. I don't remember. Or
Oh.
not Jordan Peele.
Yeah, it's Key. Keegan.
Keegan
Keegan
He's
Michael
playing
Keaton.
Toad, I
Yeah.
think.
No, that's
Okay,
so awesome.
Okay, so here it is. Chris
Okay.
Pratt's Mario. Anya Taylor-Joy is Princess Peach.
Oh, dude.
She was
I
the
love Anna
Queen's
Taylor-Joy.
Gambit. The main.
I've never seen Queen's Gambit.
What's
You should
another
watch
thing?
it.
It's a good show. Charlie Day is Luigi.
Oh.
And
Who's
then
that?
he's the one Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
He's one of the
I've never
characters.
seen that.
You'll
Oh,
recognize
you'll
when you see him.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's what I was like. What other things?
All right,
is
and then
that?
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, Jack Black is
Okay.
Bowser, Keegan Michael Key is
Oh,
Toad,
that's gonna be so
Kamek
funny.
is
Dude, is that Charles Martinet?
yeah, playing Mario.
Yeah.
Cranky Kong. I've definitely seen this guy,
Oh, that guy's.
but
in
I don't
Brooklyn
know.
Nine-Nine.
I don't know what I've
That-
seen him in.
Yeah, he's in
Brooklyn
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nine-Nine.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah, yeah.
He's in a
Oh.
lot of TV shows.
Who is he in Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
He's also in like.
He has that.
Some
Oh,
other show,
Philippe
like,
knows.
Oh yeah.
If
Oh, I
that-
love Philippe No.
yes. I don't know why I remember that.
Wait, is it is it Philippe knows? I thought it was like
Malik
Malik.
Oh, Malik
Malik
knows.
knows.
Okay.
But he still knew who I was talking about. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Have we met before? No, you don't know Malik
You
knows.
don't- anyway, that is a stacked cast. It's very.
Dude.
It's gonna be. I can't wait to
That-
see
yeah.
When
that.
does it come out?
2023 next year.
Oh, nice.
Next year,
That's awesome.
Obviously, a lot of people gave Chris Pratt
Mhm.
flack for like people don't want him to be Mario.
That's because he's voice acting every
Yes.
single role he can
But
get.
he's also going to be Garfield, and the Garfield anime movie is coming out next
Oh.
2 years from now.
Dude,
or
you're
whatever.
not gonna be the old Garfield movie, man.
The thing is, people want the guy that originally voiced Mario in like all the Mario games, like
Mhm.
that guy. They want him to voice Mario. But imagine hearing that voice
Yeah.
throughout the whole movie.
I don't think it would work.
No.
Yeah, it wouldn't. So
What's the
That's
new
why.
dog movie that Kevin Hart and Dwayne The Rock are in?
it's a DC
Oh,
League of
yeah.
Super Pets.
Yeah.
I saw.
Is Chris Pratt in that, or am I mistaken?
No, but John Krasinski is, and
I'm
I
surprised
saw.
Chris Pratt is not in that.
I saw
Yeah.
a clip of it because he was on Jimmy Fallon, and I watched the interview, and they showed a clip, and he voices Superman. John Krasinski does,
Mhm.
and it is the most like, it just does not fit.
Yeah.
It's really weird to see him as
Oh,
Superman.
okay.
It's
Dang.
really weird. So
I
That's
don't know.
bummer.
Any
Hmm.
movie with Chris,
John Krasinski.
The Rock?
no, why The Rock and
Kevin
Kevin Hart
Yeah.
is gonna be
together. I
great.
want to go.
Come on, like
Yes.
Jumanji?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Yes.
so
Yes.
good. Those
Yeah.
movies were hilarious.
so
It's one of the best duos ever, right there.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think so too.
all right.
All right, back to my
continue.
list. The
Yes.
top 4. Number 4, Frozen. I don't think that I thought this movie was hilarious.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Olaf and the
The reindeer.
Welcome to my.
Yes.
Oh.
It's
I'm trying to think
Oaken.
of the
His name's
line.
Oaken.
Oh.
whatever his line is.
The-
What do you mean?
There's
Yoo-hoo,
Yoo-hoo,
big
big
summer
summer blowout.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that guy. I
Yeah,
think the
me
movie's
too.
funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, it's annoying because it's overplayed and blah 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 blah.
Yes.
But I think it's still funny. I'd watch
Mhm.
it again.
Yeah.
But above those movies, Zootopia at number 3.
You didn't seen Zootopia?
I've seen
You seen it?
Zootopia.
Did you
Yeah.
like it? You really
Yeah.
liked it?
I saw it probably when it first came out,
Oh,
like
wow,
5
okay.
years ago, 6 years ago.
That's
I know
good.
it's a surprise, but yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it.
Mhm.
Number
man.
2,
Hmm.
Moana.
Good man.
Moana's good.
Good movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, number 1, Big Hero 6. Great
nice.
movie.
Fantastic.
Good songs.
Great songs.
Very
Yeah.
sweet. Good movie.
My favorite guy is like the "Welcome to me casa," or it's
Oh,
French
oh,
for
oh.
front door. I love that
Is that
guy.
in Big
Oh,
Hero?
what's his
I can't
name?
even
Yeah.
He's in
think
the
of that.
Deadpool movie.
He's the surfer
yeah,
guy.
he is
It's
in
like,
the
what
Deadpool
up? He's
movie.
like really rich.
Yeah.
Oh,
Deadpool
yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
yes.
and he's like,
Man.
"Welcome to me
Yes.
casa." It's French for front door.
Yeah, that's the guy in the
Which
Deadpool
it-
movie that we're like his buddy.
Yeah.
I don't
bar?
remember.
No, it is.
No,
No, I
She
just
said,
say
"I don't remember."
And you're like, wait, it is.
Oh, I thought you said you
Like,
don't.
that
I thought you were
doesn't
saying.
make sense.
I thought you were saying you don't remember. Like I don't remember. Like
Immediately
No,
disagrees.
Brianna. He's in the movie.
yeah.
I'm like,
I don't remember.
Okay.
He's
I'm looking up the cast because his name is.
You should have looked at Deadpool.
Well, he's
his
gonna be the Big
name,
Hero 6
I won't know
cast.
his name.
There
I'll
you
have
go.
to see
T.J.
his
Miller.
face.
Oh,
I'd have to see his face
Yeah.
to like recognize.
I'm a visual
Also,
learner too.
there's an after credit scene in that movie.
In Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with
Stan
his
Lee.
dad.
Yep.
It's with the surfer guy that we're talking about and his dad. His dad
Stan
comes
Lee.
back.
Yeah, Stan Lee.
Oh yeah,
What's his name? C.J. Miller.
T.J.
T.J.
Miller.
That's why it didn't come up.
It's awesome.
Also,
And they're
the
talking
guy
about the
plays.
underwear.
The guy
I
that
love
plays,
this guy.
Coach.
Let me see.
The guy that plays. Hold on. The guy that plays Coach.
His character in Big Hero 6 looks
Yeah.
just like him in real life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It does.
No, the guy that plays Coach and New Girl plays a character in that movie.
T.J. Miller's in How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Is
He's
he?
one of the
Yeah.
twins.
Oh,
Tough
yeah.
Nut or Rough
Yeah.
Nut. He's one of the
So
two.
right.
When I discovered that,
How
I
to
was
Train Your
like,
Dragon.
so much
Yep.
more love for How to Train Your Dragon now.
And Ice Age.
Because I love that guy's voice.
Dude, he's in a lot.
He's also in the
Yeah.
Emoji Movie.
Yeah. Has anyone seen
And
that?
he's in Ready Player One.
Have you guys seen the Emoji Movie?
Is he Yogi Bear?
Okay.
He's in Yogi Bear. He's in a lot
He's
of
in
movies.
Once Upon a Deadpool.
Oh, he's in Gulliver's Travels.
Man, he's really
Yeah.
hit and miss with these movies.
Yeah, he is.
Nice.
But he's had a lot of roles. Okay. And then you said Big Hero 6 one. Okay.
Nice.
Take
You
it
I
ready?
away.
kind of. What was your number one again?
Moana.
Zootopia.
Oh wait, it was
Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Okay. I want to hear your list, and then
Okay.
I have a thought. on it, so.
I couldn't come up with 10, but
Okay.
I have a 9, and at 9 it's Encanto, just like all of you, which is pretty funny. I
Nice.
didn't really care for it at all.
You've seen all these movies on your list. which is
Yes,
correct?
I've seen
Okay.
them all.
So you
multiple
weren't
times.
impressed with it either.
With Encanto? No.
Yeah, okay.
No, and I saw it multiple times, and I really didn't care for
Just
it.
trying to give it a chance.
I thought it was kind of boring,
It was boring.
to be honest.
Yes.
It wasn't. There wasn't like a lot.
There
to
was like one song in there that was an absolute banger.
Oh, that yes.
Not a strong woman.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that one's. See, I
yeah.
like
She was-
her song.
yes.
her
She's-
song's really good.
She was a good character too. Like
Yeah.
one of the more enjoyable ones.
I liked her, and I liked certain of the character. Like I liked their powers and things, but it just was kind of boring.
I don't know,
Jordan-
some of those powers were like useless. What
At the
the
very
heck?
beginning of
Yeah.
the movie, Jordan's like, "Oh, her power's gonna be seen forward in time," and that never happened.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say that?
Remember when like the thing
Oh,
first
dude,
breaks?
I
and-
totally said that. Yeah, I was so wrong. That was
well.
that was Bruno.
I bet you felt like an
Oh.
idiot.
We don't talk about Bruno.
And every single week at the hospital at the radio, the kids requested we don't talk about
Oh,
Bruno. So I heard that
gosh.
song.
Is it from
over
Encanto?
and
Yes.
over- Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a TikTok song
I've never
that,
seen
or
it.
sound that is in that movie.
You've seen Coco.
Yes.
No, it's the walking one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We da 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 da
yeah.
da
Yeah.
na,
Yeah,
na.
I hear that on TikTok
that.
all the
Yeah.
time.
And then at 8, I have Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Okay.
Ralph breaks the internet.
That doesn't surprise me you have it that low because I feel like you
Mhm.
wouldn't enjoy it as much as us.
Yeah.
It's good. I just watched it too. I watched both
Uh-huh.
with the girls at work, and so I recently watched it, and I was like, man. And then
Work.
at number 7, I have Wreck-It Ralph, number 1.
Don't ever become a film critic, okay?
I won't. And then at number 6, I have Zootopia,
Wow.
which I've seen a lot.
I don't mean to say this already, but like I hate your list because I already know it's gonna be.
I
like,
don't
top-
care.
Yeah, top 4.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Moana.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like
No.
top 1 or 2.
Number 5 is
Wow.
Moana. Seen it a lot as well. I've
Mhm.
seen all these movies a
Right.
lot, so I feel
Yeah.
like I have a pretty good idea.
Mhm.
Number 4 is Frozen 2.
All right. Tell me your thoughts now about Frozen 2.
Oh, about Frozen. I love Frozen 2 because the character development, I love Frozen.
Mhm.
And it's like, you would think I would get annoyed from it because I had to act as those characters for so many years, but I didn't because I think that's also why I love them so much because I got to be those characters.
Yeah.
And then number 2 just amplified the character development as much, you know? And I love Kristoff
Okay.
in that
Yeah.
one. Like, I like
Right, he was
seeing
good. He
him a
was
lot
good.
more. Yeah. And
I
I
thought
love
him at the end. Spoiler alert. Him proposing. I was like, oh, that's a nice.
Yeah,
like,
I
that
I
like
can't
that
watch
as
it.
well.
I really wanted to.
And I also loved Anna in that too, like her drive to just like be with Elsa and like protect her, but then like she had to just like, you know, let her do her own thing and finding out about the parents. And I love the music. And Olaf is hilarious, and I love his song about Samantha, like when he goes, Samantha.
Oh
like,
yeah, I didn't even know. I did die out laughing.
That was
All right,
so
I'll watch
funny.
it.
Yeah, like
I
when he-
did die laughing. I
he's
was like,
like-
of course I'd laugh at
yeah,
this.
he's like Samantha.
I don't even know a Samantha.
Yeah, and so
That's
that
pretty
part,
good.
like his song was funny.
His
So
song was pretty good.
I like that's why I like the movie, and I love the songs.
I
Like,
thought Olaf's song in the first movie was the best song.
oh, out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, his song's good. I didn't care as much for it. But
Real quick, my opinion on Elsa and the Frozen 2, I thought she was annoying. To be honest,
Mhm.
I think her character in general is kind of just
yeah.
the whole dynamic between her and her sister. Like I
Yeah.
get like, oh, they're supposed to protect each other, but at a certain point it gets kind of annoying.
Yeah,
You
but
tell her, John
in,
Luca.
okay, but in
Get
I
'em, get 'em.
love Anna in number 2 because I think one of the most emotional scenes for me was when Anna thought that Elsa died.
Oh no, that
Like
Anna's a
that-
lot better character.
Yeah, and
I think
so
it's just
she's
Elsa in
sitting there
general,
and
like-
has to force herself to stand up and like move forward like that. I remember watching that and just being like, "Whoa!" Like how powerful that is, and showing people like
yeah.
how much trauma she had just experienced, but she continued to move forward positively and like do what's right.
Right.
So that's what I loved as well.
I think
Yeah, like
I
all
think
of
the whole
that.
movie, honestly, if you take Elsa out of this movie and it made it the movie solely about Anna, like trying to figure out like her past and all that stuff, like without powers, I think that makes it a much more interesting
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
That's true.
She wasn't. Yeah, I agree. I do think it was. I don't really care as much for Elsa in that one. But in number.
That's true.
Okay, so my top 3.
It's true.
Number 3 is Frozen.
Okay.
I do love that movie.
I was
Whoa,
curious if you're gonna
what?
put it at 1. So.
No, it's not number 1 because I also I love it, but it definitely doesn't beat the next 2.
Okay.
So it's number 3, and then number 2 is Raya and the Last Dragon.
Wow.
I have seen that.
Have you seen it multiple times?
Oh,
Okay.
multiple
I gotta watch
times.
this movie.
It's
Yeah,
I
you should.
love the character.
Why not?
Like it's such a good movie.
It is a really good
such
movie.
a good plot. I love the dynamic and I love the villains and it's just I love it. So that's number 2, and then number 1 is Big Hero 6.
Okay, there
Good.
you go.
Thank
The
you.
other one.
All right, so that's what I was gonna say. I kind of thought, last week we had Emperor's New Groove as number 1. I think the week before, I don't remember if there was a general
pretty
consensus
different.
number 1. It was pretty different, pretty diverse because it was a lot bigger list. But I kind of was thinking Big Hero 6 might be the number 1.
It was close, man.
It was close.
Yeah, it was close.
I
for
mean,
us.
you
Us
also
three,
there,
it was
you
just
also
three.
had
Yeah.
you could also make the argument that Moana, at least for you, I know would have had it a lot higher than maybe some of us, and me with Wreck-It Ralph being higher and stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
kind of thought Big Hero 6 would be the overall
Overall,
consensus.
I did too. I did think
One.
we were all. I
So-
didn't think Zootopia,
But
would
Zootopia
beat
is
it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I just
mean, I
didn't
had
think
that
it would
too,
beat
so-
Big Hero 6.
It's a great one. Thank you very much. I think it's 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's Big Hero 6?
I think it's also pretty high.
Yeah.
It's probably, I think
actually
it's
haven't
like
seen it.
90. Actually, it's 90.
So okay,
I
now
bet you it's 90.
I want to ask you guys this question.
Yes.
I looked it up earlier.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys this question. This question: if you were to real quick put a top 3, maybe,
sorry,
or
actually
maybe
it's
5,
98%.
3 or 5, depending what you guys want to do, if including all the decades that we just did.
Oh man.
What
okay.
would you think would be
Next episode, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think I would have to take my top ones from the last 3.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so Big Hero 6, you had Emperor's New Groove.
Yep, Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove, and then I think I had
Mulan, Tarzan.
Yeah,
I
think
had
was
Tarzan.
Tarzan, yeah.
I had
I had
Tarzan.
Mulan number 1.
I had Mulan.
I'm pretty sure we had both had Tarzan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarzan, Emperor's New Groove, and then Big
And-
Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. Do you think that'd be your top 3? Like if looking back, if you
I
include
mean-
all movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel
I
like I,
think-
would. If I look,
Yeah.
I would probably keep my top 1, as
Of each
in the
yeah,
top
we'll
3.
put in the top
Yeah.
But then thinking of Big Hero 6, Tarzan, and Emperor's New
Yeah.
Groove, I think
Emperor's
I
New
would do
Groove.
Emperor's New Groove. Yeah,
I was gonna say same thing.
Yeah.
Emperor's New Groove is number 1 right there.
yeah,
But-
Emperor's New Groove. But
Dude,
For me-
Tarzan
I'm
and
so
Big Hero
close putting
6.
Big Hero 6 at
Yeah,
number 1
it's hard. I don't know
because
about Tarzan.
Baymax, hilarious.
Yeah.
Baymax
Yeah.
is a really funny character.
I think for me it's Mulan or Big Hero 6. I think
Mhm.
it's Mulan then Big Hero 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because Mulan has so many characters that are hilarious.
Yes. Mhm.
What about the Emperor's New Groove?
That's number 1.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you just said
Yeah, Emperor's New
Mulan.
Groove then Mulan.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank you,
okay.
thank
So yeah. And I'm curious what people would say as their overall. I feel like Emperor's New Groove would be a popular choice. Big Hero 6 would probably be up there as well. I could see The Lion King being up there for a lot of
Yeah,
people's
for
favorites.
a lot of people, definitely.
Not mine.
Yeah, not
So,
mine.
yeah, overrated.
Oh, right.
We're all.
It's all right.
overrated.
It's all right.
Overrated AF.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, do we have anything else we want to say? Actually, I don't know why I asked that. I have a list right here. What is this? Oh, I just looked up. Gosh.
Brother Bear. Forgot about that one too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that
Yeah, Brother
You
Bear
really
is
think-
that's
really
like
good.
2 or 3. That might be above Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
So it'd probably
Wow.
be 3.
I would have.
I think so.
Hercules be like at 4
Wow.
for me.
Yeah.
I
well,
don't know. Big Hero
Hercules.
6 is so good.
I'm forgetting my
Yeah,
list from last week. So.
Hercules.
I saved it.
Also, I put Tangled up there. You put Tangled.
I'd probably
at the
put
top.
Tangled.
I
I'd
remember,
probably
yeah,
put
you
Tangled
put
near
Tangled
the
up
top.
there.
What was number 1 last week?
I thought
Emperor's
your
New
number
Groove, we
1
all
was
had it.
Tangled.
Oh, it was,
Yeah,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Tangled.
Tangled.
Tangled would also be, I think, top
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. For sure. Okay, so I have this list as every Disney animated movie ever made ranked from worst to best.
Okay.
So dead last, they have Chicken Little.
Bro.
What number?
Nice.
This is 58.
Okay.
Oh, I
So-
That should have been
Go on.
Frozen.
no.
I'll be curious. Let's see. I'm not gonna read
I'm
all of these. I'll
glad.
just read some.
I'm glad.
They have the dinosaur.
Disrespectful.
55.
No, the people speak.
I'm surprised Bolt's that high.
Low, you mean?
low.
Bolt was at 54.
Yeah.
It's not that rememberable.
Yeah,
It is
it's
pretty
not.
forgettable.
Not, yeah.
Dude, it's a solid movie.
But it's a good movie. Yeah.
The heck is Saludos Amigos?
Dude, it's
That's what I'm talking
it's got
about
Donald
right now.
Duck and some green parrot, and then you got three caballeros. I'm
Definitely
really
said that wrong.
I know. Meet the Robinsons. Oh, that's underrated. That would be an underrated. If you're combining all of them, Meet the Robinsons is underrated, and it would
Yeah.
definitely be in my top 10.
I think it is underrated. Was there
They have
anything
this
that
at 49.
overshadowed it? Is that why? Sometimes that's very common, like with movies. Like it's overshadowed by something, so then no one like cares about it.
That's crazy.
Possibly, but
I'd have to look
this
at
they have it at 49. I think maybe it's a
Jeez.
forgettable movie.
It's so not forgettable.
I think maybe in the
I love that
popular
movie.
we love it because we've watched
At
it.
least I
because
know
it's
what.
so
At least I
different,
know what
though.
it is. These other, I haven't even heard some of these.
Yeah.
But I think because it was so different, like even the animation is slightly different, and like it's in the future. I don't know.
Robin Hood. They have
Oh, Saga
Pocahontas
Gigi's number 42.
at 42. Wow, what the heck? Disrespecting Winnie the Pooh?
I mean,
on.
older version. Yeah, dude.
Fantasia 2000.
That's disrespectful. I like how it says Fantasia 2000, but it's 1999.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Treasure
It
Planet
bothers me.
underrated. I don't know if
Yeah, that makes sense.
is that Treasure Planet's at 39,
I
but it's higher
agree.
than some of these movies. You know, I'm surprised.
Go
Rick
down.
is doing
I'm
it.
excited to hear more.
They have
Wait.
What?
Embers, they have Ember's New Groove at 37.
No.
I actually,
you know what? I agree.
The people have
I actually
spoken.
do know. I do know what is number one, and it's not gonna be. It's not
I think
surprising.
it's The
to me.
Lion King.
It's Lion King.
No,
for
it's
sure.
not.
No.
It's
It's
not.
Cinderella. It's Cinderella.
No.
Okay,
no.
hold on.
We'll
We'll
guess
get there.
which
We'll
No.
get there. Okay.
No.
Brother Bear's at 34. Tangled is at 33.
Dang.
Every time we do these lists, they're so
They're
bad.
so
They're
bad.
so bad.
I also want
Emperor's New Groove has an 86.
Big Hero
on
6 is
Rotten
at
Tomatoes.
29.
What
Crazy.
is-
29.
Tarzan's at 28.
Oh God.
Tarzan?
Zootopia is 27.
Oh my gosh.
Hercules is at
People
26.
have spoken.
The people have spoken.
Yeah.
They have Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Dude,
higher
you ever
than
wrote this list? We're tracking
Hercules.
them down.
That's insane. What the heck?
They have it higher
Emperor's
than
New
Zootopia.
Groove, Big
Who's
Hero
making
6.
this list? Is it like
I
a
am
12-year-old?
literally putting out a hit for like whoever made this list.
Yeah.
They have Frozen 2 at 24.
That's understandable. Actually, I think it should be higher.
Not surprised.
Frozen is at
It's better
22,
than all the others.
which I'm surprised.
I'm surprised.
It's absolutely not.
Cinderella's at 21.
Oh, I was wrong.
Lilo and Stitch is at 20.
Lilo and Stitch.
No.
Would that crack your
It's
guys' top 10?
good, but
No.
no.
Aladdin's at 19.
I've never seen it, so no.
I love Lilo and Stitch, but no.
18.
Dude,
I wouldn't
Lady
know.
and Mermaid 18.
What is?
Wait, I
Little Mermaid is at
Yeah,
18.
you said Lady and Mermaid.
I was like, what did he
what
say?
is that?
my bad.
Okay, the Little Mermaid's at 18.
Where's Ryan and her dinosaur?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Dragon.
It's pretty high. 15 is Princess and the Frog. Surprise. 14 is The Jungle Book. 13 is the Winnie the Pooh movie that came out in this
Okay.
era, this decade. Mulan's at 12.
Okay.
Okay. I can get behind that one.
Hunchback of Notre Dame is at 11. All right, here
Oh,
is your top
no.
10.
No.
At number 10, we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
It was the best of its time.
That movie's
That makes
trash.
sense. It is, but it was like the
Yeah, but
biggest
you're
thing.
ranking. It doesn't matter. You're ranking them all.
I know.
So who cares when it was good at what
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
All right, at number 9, you
agree
have
with you.
Moana.
Understandable.
Understandable. At 8, you have Peter Pan.
Yeah,
Understandable.
I
not
had that on there.
Not surprised. I wouldn't put it there, but this
Child
was
kidnapper.
7.
I
They
get it.
have The Lion King.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of surprised it's at 7.
This list sucks.
At 6, you have Dumbo.
Oh gosh.
Seriously.
He is a Dumbo. What the heck? Who
I
cares?
just feel bad for him because he keeps tripping over his ears.
Dude, I'd make fun of him too.
At 5, you have Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
Okay.
4, you have Bambi.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's understandable.
No.
At 3, you have Fantasia.
Oh god.
That. Wait, maybe it was that one I liked.
Yeah.
I
There's
forgot
two
what
Fantasias.
Fantasia I liked,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's all.
That's why there's a 2000
That's the one.
version.
That's the one.
Okay. At number 2, Sleeping Beauty.
Dude.
And
No,
at number
that's-
one, at number 1, you have Pinocchio.
Where's
Oh.
Raya the Last Dragon?
I think this list may have come out before that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
Sleeping Beauty is like known to be such an awful movie because she literally had 16 lines. 16 lines. Like she
What?
only spoke. Yeah.
What the heck?
That's stupid.
That's like she has. It's
That's
so
so crazy,
blank.
man.
Again, I'm not surprised for number 1 because people rate Pinocchio so
Yeah.
Why?
high. It's
Why
like the
did-
Lion King thing.
It's the wrong Pinocchio. It should be the one from.
The new one.
Dude,
Yeah.
actually, I want to show you guys a
1940s.
trailer. There's another Pinocchio coming out this year on Netflix, and it actually looks pretty good. Like
Okay.
the animation. Way
I want to
better.
go on my own, Dad. Why don't you let me go?
I finally want to be my own. Anyway, do we have anything else we want to say about Disney movies?
We're gonna do Pixar at some point. We're
Some
gonna do
point.
DreamWorks at
yes.
some point.
I'm
And I think-
excited. Which one are you more excited for?
Yeah.
Pixar or DreamWorks?
Actually, I'm
DreamWorks.
actually more excited for DreamWorks.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know because DreamWorks. I'm excited to rank the How to Train Your Dragons.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
already
rank
know.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Fair.
else is DreamWorks, to be honest. I mean,
Shrek.
we could sit and think of them.
We
Shrek.
listed off a bunch like Kung Fu
Okay.
Panda's on there. You got
Yeah.
Megamind.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah, there's a ton.
there's a
Honestly, Megamind might be up there. For
So,
me, like top
Oh,
three
yeah.
Like
easy.
Pixar, though, I mean, we're gonna just do a top 10 Pixar movie.
Yes.
And as I've been going through and making these 3 lists, I've started that list as I come across them, and there's already like
that's nice.
20 that I would put on a list that I like
Right.
wrote
Pixar's
down.
super
So it's
hard.
gonna be very
Pixar
hard.
Oh,
is
yeah, for sure.
Pixar. I saw people doing a tier list of the Pixar movies, but because there's so many, there's already like 29, I think, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
So
like
It's
overall.
gonna be
how many
hard.
more movies?
It's gonna be.
But there are so many good ones, and there's been some good ones as of late. So I mean, at least in recent years, I
Yeah.
shouldn't say maybe the
Yeah.
past couple years, but yeah, Pixar will be very hard.
Yeah.
in my
So I'm more
opinion.
excited to do DreamWorks just because it'll be
Yeah,
easier.
it's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
But-
if for me and for as far as DreamWorks, I don't know how easy that will be because you have Shrek also.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. Shrek
So-
2.
Yeah.
Guys,
Shrek
I
3.
have breaking news. Sam has finally texted me back.
What do you say?
What'd
Oh, about
he
the
say?
socks
He
thing.
said, "Heck no, I sweat so much." But I also heard it makes you sweat less with socks on, but that's weird.
Yeah.
It's true. It is
Which
true.
doesn't make any sense at all, but okay.
That one,
Yeah.
okay, so let me tell you one of the reasons why I sleep
I
with
get
socks
it.
off. When I
Yeah.
sleep with socks off, my sheets would be pulled like in the middle of the night. I'd wake up and my sheets would be pulled everywhere, because my feet would be
Yes.
like sweaty. So then I would sleep with socks on,
Extra
so that it doesn't slide everywhere.
friction.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why
I get it.
grew up
I-
with wearing socks.
I understand, but that's not enough to make
But
me
also,
wear
do
socks
you have like
while I
cotton
sleep.
sheets? You know that like actually like you gotta have.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Nice
But like my
sheets.
Silk
my feet
or
don't
whatever.
sweat
That's
during the
nice.
winter.
What?
Yeah.
Like it's winter, I'm not sweating.
Oh, even
My feet are ice.
It
Like
depends.
I literally I break some ice cubes and stick them on my
I wear
feet
socks,
It
but I fill them
toes.
with ice cubes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
I don't
Is there
understand,
anything,
but my feet were wet when I woke up.
anything else we want to say?
No, I'm good
Nah.
for
All
now.
right, let's get
This
out of
was
here.
a fun series.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
Thank you,
was.
Brianna, for joining us for this
Mhm.
3-part
Yeah,
series.
you're never
You are
invited on
very
again.
welcome.
Not
So-
to that list.
All right. If you guys want to follow us, you can follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, like I said. And that was all. That's all I'm going to say. So,
Alright.
Awesome.
until next time, guys.
See ya.
Thank you, guys.